So, introduction to geometry. The word geometry it comes from Greek words meaning to measure the earth. Geo means earth, metry means metric, measurement. So basically, geometry is the study of shapes and is one of the oldest branches of mathematics. Measurement, earth measurement. Then it started from Greeks and Euclid. So our modern understanding of geometry began with the Greeks over 2000 years ago. The Greek felt the need to go beyond merely knowing certain facts to being able to prove why they were true. So they wanted the facts. So around 350 BC, Euclid of Alexandria wrote the Elements, in which he recorded systematically all that was known about geometry at that time. So the elements, knowing that you can't define everything and that you can't prove everything, Euclid began by stating three undefined terms. He said three terms: point, line, that is straight line, and plane, surface. So actually, Euclid did attempt to define these basic terms. He said point is that which has no part. He said straight line is a line that lies evenly with the points on itself. He said plane is a plane that lies evenly with the straight lines on itself. So the basic terms and definitions are: a line segment is a part of a line and has two endpoints. So if this is a line, this is the line segment, this is a line, and this is a line segment. So you can say it is an array or a ray. Ray means a line. You don't know where it is going, but you take a part, you take a segment of it, a line segment. This is a part of line and has two endpoints, has to be there, 2 points. This is the line segment. So a ray at a point called the endpoint and extend indefinitely to one direction. So we don't know till what point it may go to infinity. This is the vertex, this is the side, this is the side. So we introduce angle. An angle is formed by two rays. These are two rays, again it may go to infinity with the same endpoint. They have to have a same endpoint. So angle is measured in degrees. The angle is measured in degrees. So the angle formed by a circle has a measure of 360 degrees. If you start from here, turn around and come back, the angle is 360 degree. Now I can also in different terms say that what is an angle? If two lines intersect, they make certain angle with one another. Now a right angle, this has a measure of 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees, right? That is why we call it as a right angle. Then a straight line, this has a measure of 180 degree. This is 90 till this point and this is again 90. 90 plus 90 is 180 degree. The straight line has a measure of 180 degree. Now a simple closed curve. This is a curve that we can trace without going over any point more than once while beginning and ending at the same point. A polygon is a simple closed curve composed of at least three line segments called sides. So minimum requirement for the simple closed curve to be a polygon is that it has to have three line segment minimum, which are called the sides. And the point at which two sides meet is called a vertex, as we have earlier seen. What is a regular polygon? This is a polygon with sides of equal length, right? Let us see them. This number of sides, 3, we say it as a triangle. One side, second side, third side. 4 side, we call it as a quadrilateral. You see, these lines or these sides may be equal, may not be equal. If they are equal, they are regular. If they are not equal, they are just quadrilateral. Penta means 5. Pentagon, 5 sides. 6. Hexa. 6 is for hexagon, 6 sides. 7. Hepta, right? Heptagon, octagon, Nanogon, decagon. It goes up to decagon, and how many number of sides you want to add, it's up to you. We'll call it as polygon only. Let us recall a quadrilateral is a four-sided polygon. Let us classify this quadrilateral more. A trapezoid, this is a quadrilateral with at least one pair of parallel sides, right? It has to have at least one pair of parallel sides. What is the parallelogram? This is again a type of quadrilateral in which both pair of opposite sides are parallel. Both sides, this has to be parallel and this has to be parallel. What is a kite? Kite is a quadrilateral in which two pairs of adjacent sides are congruent. Congruent means equal in everything. Means similar, एक जैसे. So a kite is a quadrilateral in which two pairs of adjacent sides are congruent. A rhombus, this is a quadrilateral in which all sides are congruent. All sides. They have to look similar, they have to be same, everything has to be same. Then a rectangle. This rectangle is again a quadrilateral in which all angles are congruent, means all angles has to be 90 degree. Rhombus, all sides need to be equal, right? And kite, in which two pairs of adjacent sides are congruent, two pairs. Now we come down to square. Square is again a quadrilateral in which all four sides need to be congruent. Well, I made a rectangle out of it. Let's go from the general to specific. This is quadrilateral. Now it becomes kite, trapezoid, because these two sides are, at least two sides are parallel. Here two adjacent sides are this and this, and this one and this one. They are congruent. Coming down to rhombus, all sides needs to be congruent. Then parallelogram. Parallelogram is also a rhombus when certain criteria is met. Then rhombus goes to square because all angles are 90 degree and all sides are equal. Parallelogram goes to rectangle if all angles are 90 degree. Now perimeter and area. The perimeter is, you can say, for any plane geometric figure, this perimeter is the measure of the distance around the figure. For example, what you do, you start from here, take a walk and come back again walking on this green line. The distance you have traversed, this is the perimeter of any plane geometric figure. While the area is this boundary, what area it covers. This is the area. So area is the amount of surface which is in the enclosed region. This is a triangle. Triangle means three sides, A, B and C. Parameter of triangle is, you just add A, B, C. All, for every parameter you just have to start from one side, walk around and come back and just can compute the distance. This is A plus B plus C. Area is half into base into altitude. This will be the base and this is the altitude. Altitude is also the height. The height of a triangle is measured perpendicular to the base. So this you have to be very sure which base you are taking. If this is the base, this is the perpendicular. Incidentally, you took this as the base, then this shall be your perpendicular. So you have to multiply this line and this line, length of this line and this line. And for this particular example, you are multiplying this base with this height. That is why area is half into B into H. Right? This is half into base into altitude for this triangle because we already have a 90 degree. We don't have to draw any perpendicular. We already have a perpendicular. So this will be the height, this will be the base height. Just compute half into base into altitude for your area. For this, how can you draw the perpendicular? You have to draw the perpendicular from some side because this is a different type of triangle. This will be your height, and this will be your base, right? This will be your base, this will be your height. Base, height. Rectangle and square. For rectangle, if this is the width and this is the length, always this is customary that you take the longer side as length side and the shorter side as the width side. But for a square, you don't have to worry about it because all sides are same. This is S, this is S, this one is S, this one is S. So what will be the perimeter? Perimeter will be again W, L, 2W, 2L. 2W plus 2L will be the perimeter. The area will be W into L, just width into length. For rectangle, the perimeter will be just 4S and the area will be W into L, and in this case W and L are equal, which is S, so S square. Parallelogram, again perimeter will be same as other figures, A, B, 2A, 2B, 2A plus 2B. And what will be the area? Again, this height into base. This will be your height. Drop, this will be height. Any edge or any vertex, drop a perpendicular to the other side. This will be your perpendicular. This is your base. This is height. For this is the height. So area of parallelogram is equal to area of rectangle with width is equal to h and rectangle is equal to b. Coming to trapezoid. Trapezoid means two opposite side, minimum two opposite side has to be parallel. What will be the parameter? Just add the length of the four edges or lines, a plus b plus c plus d. And what will be the area? This will be equal to, if you draw it like this, and this will be, what you're doing, you're just extending it so that you can make a complete figure, a known figure. This is A, this is B, this is the height. So what you're going to do is parallelogram with base A plus B, and height is what? H. So A plus B, H into A plus B will be your area, right? What we have done, we have just produced it so that it becomes some sort of say parallelogram. And you know what is the parallelogram with base A plus B and height H? Area will be H into A plus B. Now this will be this area is twice. So we have not included this side, only one side we have included. That is why we have set it to be. Actually, the complete area is half into H A plus B. Sorry, 2 into H A plus B. But we have not computed for whole, we have just halved it. So 2 by 2 is H into A plus B. With the trapezoid, because the trapezoid is half of the parallelogram. That is why half into A plus B. This H into A plus B, we made it as half into H A plus B. Now, name of the polygon. This is hexagon because there are 6 sides. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Name it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What it will be? It will be pentagon. Penta for 5 sides. So what is the parameter of a triangle with sides length 1.5, 3.4 and 2.7? Just add them. 1.5, 2.7, 3.4. You add them, you'll get parameter as A plus B plus C, and this will be 7.6. So the perimeter of a regular pentagon is 35 inches. What is the length of each side? Now the perimeter is given. A regular pentagon is given. Regular pentagon means all sides are equal. How many sides are there in pentagon? This is a pentagon. We have pentagon, regular pentagon, all sides congruent means all sides equal. There are 5 sides, and total in all pentagon parameter is 35. So you have to divide it by 35 is what? 5 into S, 5 sides. You just have to divide 25 by 5, you will get the side as 7 inches. So a parallelogram which has a base of length 3.4 The height is 5.2. What is the area of the parallelogram? This is the height 5.2. This is the base 3.4. What you have to do? You have to just compute area is equal to base into height. 3.4 into 5.2, that is 17.86 centimeters squared. Then the width of a rectangle is 12 feet. The area is 312. What is the length of the rectangle? Recall that rectangle is area is a length into breadth. We have been given this 12. This is the width of the rectangle. Area is 312. So you just have to divide 312 by 12. We just assume this to be L. So 312 is equal to L into 12. L will be 26 feet. So you can compute the area by multiplying them. You will get 312 only. Now coming to circle. The circle is a plane figure in which all points are equidistant from one point, which is called the center. This is center. Any point you take, it will be equal to the distance from any other point, and we call it as a radius. This radius is the line segment from the center of the circle to any point on the circle. What is the diameter? This is the diameter. This is the line segment across the circle through the center. This is the diameter. Sorry, this is the diameter. This is the diameter because it has to pass through the center. So this is R, this is R. What is the length? It will be 2R. What is the circumference of a circle? Circumference is nothing but 2 pi R. 2 into pi into R. Pi is 22 by 7. This is a constant. Area of the circle, this would be A is equal to pi R square. Again, pi is a constant, 22 by 7. You can take it as 3.14. And radius square, R into R. This is radius R. This is radius R, right? So let us take circumference stuff. The circumference is C of a circle is the diameter around the circle, which is equal to 2 pi R. This is 1.5 centimeter. C is equal to 2 pi R. You have to compute the circumference. You just multiply 2 pi by 1.5 because 1.5 is our radius, which has been given. C will be 3 pi. But let us find the area. Area is pi R square, and this D is equal to 2R. If the diameter is given 8 inch, what you will do? 8 will be equal to 2R, so R will be equal to 4. And just place it in A is equal to pi R square. This R will be 4. So 4 you have to place here. 4 into 4. Pi into 4 into 4. That will be 16 pi square inch. Now we have composite geometric figures. Composite geometric figures, these are made from 2 or more geometric figures. For example, one figure is this, the other figure is this. This is the other figure. These are the composite figure. What you have done? This is one figure. This is one figure. What you have done? You have eliminated a triangle from this, right? This has been eliminated from this, and you receive this. So find the area of the parameter of the composite figure. How we are going to do it? You have to find the parameter of this composite figure. So this rectangle, this is a rectangle 15 and 8. So the rectangle has width 8 and length 15. So let us compute the perimeter of partial rectangle. That will be 15 plus 8 plus 15. That will be 38. Now let us see this part. What is this? This is a half circle. Half a circle with a diameter 8. So radius will be 4. 8 by 2. Circumference of a half circle. First compute the circumference of the full circle, that is 2 pi R, and just divide it by 2 because this is not a full circle, this is a half circle. Now you can compute by adding the parameters of both of them. Now we have to find the parameter of this composite figure. What you are going to do? Many things are given here. What we will try to do is, this is not known, this is not known. So what will it be? Parameter is 28 plus 16 plus 12 plus 42 plus A plus B. We don't know AB. So what is this length? This is 60. What is this length? This is 42. So what is this length? 60 minus 42. This will be, A will be 60 minus 42, which is 18. Again, with this This is 28. This is 12. So this is also 12. So just we want to find this b. So we will compute this 28 minus 12, and this will be b. 28 minus 12, that will be 16. Now we add 16 and 18 to the result, and that will be 176. Now how can we find the area of this figure? We have two figures here. One is this triangle and the other is this rectangle. What is this triangle? The height is 3 and the base is 8. So 8 is 24. That is what? 12, and this is by half. Half into base into longitude, that is 12, which is the area of the triangle. This is a rectangle. So 8 is 24. That will be the area of the rectangle. Now you join them. 12 plus 24 is 36. How to find the area of this figure? We have one complete figure minus this semicircle. Let us compute this first. This is semicircle. So diameter of this circle will be 4. This side is 4. So radius will be 2. So area of this whole circle will be pi r square. Pi into 2 into 2, that is 4 pi. And area of half circle will be 2 pi. Half into this. Now this whole side is 4 into 3.5. We'll compute it like this, 14. But this is not there. So we have to subtract it. So the value is 14 minus 2 pi square units, which is what we have been eyeing for. Now this walkway where people walk is 2 meter wide, surrounds a rectangular plot of grass. So the plot is 30 meter long. This is 30 meter long and 20 meter wide. This is a plot. What is the area of the walkway? What we are going to do is we have to find the dimension of the big rectangle, grass and walkway. So this is 20, this is 2, and this is 2. So 20 plus 2 plus 2, this will be 24. So this length is 24. What is this length? Again doing the same, 30 plus 2 plus 2, that is 34. 34 will be the higher one. So what we do, the bigger rectangle, take the area 24 into 34. Let us take the smaller area, this grass area. Smaller rectangle area, 30 into 20, that is 600. But what we need to find, we need to find the area of the walkway. So we just subtract that. 816 minus 600, that is 216 meters square. Now we have to find the area of this shaded region. What we do? We compute the whole area of this and subtract this area, right? What is, because we want this area. This is first one, 10 side, and this is also 10 side. This is a complete square, so 10 square. Here we have 4 circles. And what are the sides? Because this is complete. This is half 5. This is half 5. Because this complete side is 10. So radius is 5. Now area of each circle will be pi r square, pi into 5 into 5, 25 point. And this is 1/4. This is the 1/4 of a circle which cuts into the square. So, but we have 4 1/4, means 4 into 1/4. That is 4 into 1/4 into 25 pi. That will be this area. Now, what we are going to do, we will subtract this area, this particular value from the area of square. 100 minus 2 pi. This is the value. So, hope you got an idea of basic geometry. Thank you so much. Take care.